Alright, shalom, shalom. Real Hebrew Israelite coming week in, week out to prophesy the downfall of America into society. I want to start out giving all praise and glory and honor to YAHAWASHI, double honor to our apostles and elders and GMS and brothers that sincerely doing this work. And the few sisters that are listening and learning and being obedient to their husbands. This the brother Matazawa Younger, aka Matthias, and I'm coming back with another quick video. And basically, I just wanted to touch on this. I ain't really trying to go to too much of the hype of this Diddy Diddler, the Diddler. Diddy did it, doing it. But it's just showing you that YAHAWASHI is exposing everybody in the last days, man. And he said that this was gonna happen, that everybody works was gonna come to the light, and everybody works are coming to the light. Esau works, our works. Hopefully we are the elect, and 2/3 works, and these heathens work. You even see them, the work they doing, man, eating all type of abominations and stuff. Everybody works is coming to a fruition through the power of YAHAWASHI, like he said he was going to do. So I just wanted to pull this up on the Diddler, Diddy the Diddler. And you see this list. Got a lot of names on there. P. Diddy, Jay-Z, Beyonce, Jennifer Lopez, Kanye West, Kim Kardashian. You see all these names, Mary J., and the list goes on. Let me move this out the way. Y'all can read it yourself. It's right here. I'm not about to read all of this because this is a lot to read, and I don't want this sit down to be very long. You see Drake. You see all type of Rihanna. 50. You see everybody. Justin Bieber. All these people that join this party. Serena Williams. Let's see. So, you seeing this. Will Smith. But look, man, and I'm going to go slow because I want so y'all can go ahead, pause and read. You want to pause and read and see all this exposing that's right here, man. And then you got your, so when y'all get a chance, just pause and read. Take your time. And you're going to see. The list goes on. The list goes on, man. The list goes on. So, but now you see one of these people who they want to vote for so much come all on her Harris on the list. So now you seeing, man, this is not, look, man, YAHAWASHI is exposed that everybody works, man, and come all on her Harris was on that list. She's on the list. So yeah, man. So now that you seeing this list and y'all can read, take your time. You can go back, pause, and read. All of these people that's on this list. Hey, man, YAHAWASHI is exposing everybody in the last days. So Diddy the Diddler is not getting away. And I just wanted to play a little bit of this video that the Elder Malcolm had put in our group me that we got set up. And I was going to let some of this video play, I'm going to let some of this video play, and then we going to go from there.
But I told you, nobody tells on Diddy. Maria Z, I did that interview in 2021, 7 months ago. We made sure, I already knew, and Oprah is about to get arrested. I already knew that 7-8 months ago. We're not talking about the victims that are still going through the shit right now with other people who are running to cover their ass and deleting their social medias. Pink, Megan Fox, Tyra Banks, Steve Harvey. Why are you running?
Hey guys, so I have just become aware of a child trafficking victim who has been speaking out for years against Diddy. Her name is, let me see, her name is Allison Leilani Carter. And I have this video where she is speaking out. And again, I'm just becoming aware of her, but people who have been following, this whole Diddy thing for years have known about her, and her story has not changed. And it is pretty scary when you actually start to hear the details of what has gone on. And she says that these things were not just freak offs, these were satanic orgy type of rituals. And as you guys, I've spoke about this before when I, back in 2016, I went down a deep rabbit hole, 2015, 2016, about pizza. It involved John Podesta and Hillary Clinton. And we can go there in a pizza place in DC. If you know, you know about chicken, hot dog, pizza. I am planning to, most likely I will not do it on YouTube, because anybody who was talking about that has been taken off of YouTube. You can barely find any information about it on YouTube. And so I probably will put it on either Patreon or Locals, but I will let you guys know when I do a deep dive into that. That is going to be something that I'm going to be diving into more controversial topics over there, things that I can't really put out here on YouTube, because there is a lot of censorship. So I will be dropping that link soon, and whenever I get that through, and just so that you guys can go over there and we can talk about these things and not be censored and really get to the bottom of it. But guys, that was the dam that first broke for me. When it talk about Marina Abramovich. Again, you guys who know, leave a comment and let me know. Let me know if you know what I'm saying. That is a rabbit hole we really need to investigate. And even now, if you remember the Wayfair gate, there is now a Etsy gate that has been broken all over TikTok. So you are definitely going to want to follow my channel, and then also follow my new channel, Melanie Off Script. Over there I have been doing several videos, but on this channel, my main channel, Melanie King and Melanie Off Script, I have been doing videos about the expose that Candace Owens is doing on Kamala Harris's family background. Guys, I'm an independent, but the documentation, the proof that has been provided is absolutely shocking. The man Donald J. Harris, who is supposed to be Kamala Harris's father, well, according to birth and death records, that man died when he was 2. So who is the man that's supposed to be her father today? The picture that Kamala Harris has in her book, when she's about in her 20s and she's standing with an older black woman in Jamaica, she says on the caption of the photo, "This is my grandmother Beryl in Jamaica." Well, according to records, Beryl died 4 years before Kamala Harris was born. So who is this woman you took a picture with in your 20s and says that this is your black grandmother? Well, come to find out, evidence is showing that she has pictures with the help, her family's help, that she's trying to play off as her family members. And that Beryl was never even her grandmother. We actually found, guys, when I tell you the rabbit hole is deep on that is an investigation you are going to want to stay tuned for, because it is growing. The Washington Post is now investigating that, and Candace Owens has today on her podcast is going to have a family member from Jamaica who is now speaking out about this whole situation. So again, guys, listen, wherever the controversy goes, I'm going to follow it. I don't care where it goes. We have to get to the bottom to a lot of these lies and these things that have been going on. And that looks like when I tell you it's crazy, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's between Diddy and all these other things. It's just insane. So if you could subscribe to my channel and check out those videos, I would be grateful. Now, we're going to get into what she has to say here, but take a look at this first. Like I said, she's been speaking out for years. I'm just becoming aware of her, but this is an affidavit that she's put out, just bits and pieces, so we don't have the whole thing. It's just kind of broken up into just small segments that she actually did. But this is if you have young ones around or anything like that, they need to be gone. And just prepare yourself. There's some really sick stuff that is in this and things that she has to say. So we're going to read this and then we'll get back to her video. So her affidavit of truth. She lists 4 people at the beginning of this. Brian Christopher Williams, aka Birdman, aka Baby. For some of you guys who don't follow hip hop, he is a huge hip hop mogul. He owns a record company. There have been rumors for years of how he has groomed boys, specifically in the industry, in the rap industry. Lil Wayne, and everything is a rabbit trail. That's a whole nother thing that needs to be discussed. Denzel Washington Jr. So not Denzel, but Denzel Washington Jr., which is crazy because I was just going to do a video on how Denzel was at a Diddy party back in the earlier 2000s, and he and his wife, and he got into a screaming match with Diddy and was outraged at what was happening, and actually him and his wife left until that, and since that time he has not wanted to be around Diddy. So, but it looks like his son, according to this, allegedly has been involved in some very dark and disturbing things. Then she lists Sean Love Combs, aka Puff Daddy, aka P Diddy, aka the Diddler Diddy. And then Giselle Amon Robinson, aka Young Jock. Young Jock is also a rapper. I believe he hosts a radio show in Atlanta and has been on reality shows recently. So here we go. The Playboy Mansion after party held in Simi Valley on or around 2009-2010 while I was in foster care. I, Allison Leilani Carter, previously known as, and she puts it a blanket and outlaw, attest under oath the following count of my and all my altar parts personal experiences to be true or accurate to the best of my knowledge regarding the Playboy Mansion party attended by Birdman, Denzel, Diddy, and Young Jock. My date of birth is February 15th, 1994, and this party was on or around. And then it's going to skip to the next part. Let me just say this really quickly. This woman has dissociative identity disorder. This is previously known as multiple personality disorder. Does not mean she is crazy. This is something that forms in children who have experienced extreme, and I mean very extreme trauma. And it is I don't want to get into all of what it is, but it is a coping mechanism that some children have in order to create other personalities to take themselves out of what is happening. The trauma is so bad, the brain starts to split into different personalities. One, maybe is a protector. One is, a mom figure. Another, and this is the brain. This is the way the brain helps to try to protect the child. And it is something that is, these people are not crazy. They are just very much victimized, and this is their coping mechanism to get through all of that. So here we go. At this party, there were body cakes, which means that the kids would lie on the table and people would put food on them, and the party goers would eat off the unclothed kids. There were a lot of celebrities at this party. Once everyone was searched and inside, the DJ sounded the music and the lights flashed, signaling that everyone was in and the doors were closed. This signaled that the orgy could begin. The kids that had been brought at the party were bought to be party favors. So this is another part. Again, this is jumping around. It's just a few snippets of the different pages. Favors mean that the kids are literally set on a table and had to wait for people to come and choose them for relations. Once they were done having relations, the kids were placed back on the party favor table and someone else could come and pick them out from the table and repeat the process. I had to have relations with so many people that night. I cannot remember them all, and some of the other altars hold those memories. Altars are her other personalities. That's what they're called, altars. Partygoers went into a sexual frenzy, orgy mindset once the DJ started the music and turned on the flashing lights. There were fetishes happening everywhere, and they kind of separated them into areas where specific fetishes were happening. For instance, the fetish of having relations in red body.
Let me pause it right there real quick. I'm gonna get a couple scriptures because, hey man, this is showing you, man, these devils, man, and these Diddy and all of them, man, that they are very evil and wicked, man. But the Lord said it, man. In the last days, this was gonna happen. This is Ecclesiastes 12:14. For the Most High Power God shall bring every work unto judgment with every secret thing, rather it be good or rather it be evil. So it don't matter if it's good or evil. The Lord is bringing everybody's secrets to the light, man. And these wicked people, Salakia, these wicked people are being exposed. YAHAWASHI is exposing them and showing you what these people are about. And they all up to no good. And this is the type of demonic stuff that they are into. And then and look, man, they be touching on little children. And man, this is out of order. And YAHAWASHI is not with that. He's going to destroy these devils. So yeah, man, this is a very dark and sick madness, man. And YAHAWASHI going to destroy them for that, man. You know, that's out of order. I got this one as well. This is 2 Corinthians 5:10. For we must all appear before the judgment seat of Mashiach, that everyone may receive the things done in his body according to that he have done, whether it be good or bad. So it don't matter. Everybody got to come to the judgment seat, whether it be good or bad. And these people are going to get judged for all the wickedness they have did, man. You know, that's foul. That's some foul wickedness, man. And YAHAWASHI is not with it, and it's out of order. He's not, and they got to be destroyed. It's Revelations 20:13. And the sea gave up the dead which were in it, and death and hell delivered up the dead. It's and hell deliver up the dead which were in them, which let you know, hey man, ain't no such thing as a place called hell, because they're going to get cast into the fire. And they were judged, every man according to their works. So wherever you're going to get judged according to your works. And you doing some foul, sick wickedness like that, man, and think you going to get away with it, hey, you got another thing coming. YAHAWASHI is not going to allow these devils to get away with the type of wickedness in the time they was on. That's foul, and it's not right. It's not right, and YAHAWASHI is not with that. You think he going to just allow them to get away with that? No, they're going to get destroyed and get burnt in the lake of fire, which is that thermonuclear missiles that's going to hit America. They're going to be destroyed, man. Straight up. And death and hell were cast into the lake of fire. The second death, which is the second death, is fire is going to destroy this place. America will be destroyed by thermonuclear fire. And whosoever was not found written in the book of life were cast into the lake of fire. So they're going to get destroyed. They're going to get burnt up, man, for all that wickedness and that evil they was doing, especially to them children. That's not right. You know, YAHAWASHI is not with that, and they not going to get away with it. They're not getting away with that type of foul act that they was on. You know, they're going to pay for whatever they did, and that's just what it is. You know, they got to come to the judgment seat. YAHAWASHI is going to get them, man. You know, that's not cool, man. This is Galatians 6:7. Be not deceived. The Most High Power God is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that should he also reap. For he that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption, but he that soweth to the Spirit shall of the Spirit reap life everlasting. And these people sow to the flesh, so they got nothing but corruption in them, and that's all they do is live by the flesh. So these things are being exposed, you know, and we ain't ignorant of Satan's device. We know that they set it up to be a distraction, but look, YAHAWASHI said these works was going to be known to the whole world, and that this wasn't going to be hidden anymore. So now you seeing the works of these people. You seeing the type of things that they have been doing. I've been knowing this since I was 16 years old. Before the truth, before I even knew of the truth, I've been knowing about all of this wickedness that they was on, all of the folly, and they thought they was going to get away with this type of wickedness and folly that they was on. But no, YAHAWASHI is not going to allow that. That's just not what he's going to allow. You think he's going to allow all these devils to do all of this foul stuff, and then they just get a free ride, and then these 2/3, you know, they just not going to get judged. All they got to do is call on Jesus and they be forgiven? No, man. YAHAWASHI going to destroy them, you know, and he's going to remove that Jesus out of the picture, because that's a false god, and YAHAWASHI is not with that. So everybody that think they're gonna get away without being judged, you out of your mind. No, you're gonna have to be required for your sins. Whatever sins you do, you got to be required for that. You got to be held accountable for these things, and that's just what it is. That's only fair and that's only right. YAHAWASHI is all about fairness and what's right, and that's not right for these people to be doing this type of foul act and think they're gonna get away with being foul. No, that's not cool. And and we happy. Hey man, the hell with these 2/3. They have to get judged. All of them that was on that list, like I said, just pause and watch that list. They're gonna get judged. And there's a lot of 2/3 on that list. And then they gonna get a heavy judgment for what they did. YAHAWASHI is not gonna allow them to just get away with that. No, it's not gonna happen. You're gonna get paid back for what you did. So yeah, man. Yeah. It's time for all of them to pay for what they did. This is Ephesians 5, I'm start at 10. Proving what is acceptable unto the Lord Yahweh, and have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness, but rather reprove them. And that's what we do. We reprove these things. We reprove them through the power of YAHAWASHI, because we don't have no fellowship with the works of darkness. We not about to have, they unfruitful works. It's not fruitful. It's not, you can't bring nothing out of this wickedness. For it is a shame even to speak on those things which are done in secret. Yes, it's a shame to speak on these things which are done in secret, because it is, and these are a lot of secret things. But all things that are reproved are made manifest by the light. For whatsoever maketh manifest is light. YAHAWASHI has brought all of these evil works to the light. So now that it's being made manifest, we reprove it and we let it be known that this is wicked. So while everybody, yes, was distracted by the diddler, a lot of things was going on, but these things had to get exposed, because YAHAWASHI said it was going to be exposed. It was going to be made manifest. It was going to be made known. So yes, these things are made known now, and there's nothing you do to hide this or put this away anymore. So these devils now going to see that their wicked works is going to get them nothing but destroyed. That's all that's going to happen to them. They're going to get destroyed for all of this wickedness that they have done, and these evil demonic spirits that they're pushing out here on the people. I'm going to continue on with this, and then I might get some more scriptures. I'm going to let some more play.
Of having relations in red body fluid was in one area, while having relations with four-legged creatures was in another area. People were just in a crazed and I'll just say actual frenzy. When the music started, I was sitting in the party favor table. The main room was big, like a ballroom. There were outlying doors around the edges of the room. Some of the doors were shut, but you could still see the food on the relations table, the party favor table, and many other things. There were different types of actual parties happening in different areas of the house. I had to sit on the party favor table and wait to be chosen, the way someone would choose a gift bag off of a table at a birthday party. Two guys took me off the table and they brought me, and we get to the next part. He also wore a gold chain. He was complaining that he did an hour set, meaning a musical set. He was on stage performing for an hour, but there was no one to F backstage. This comedian, Cat Williams, spoke on that. This comedian broke the no backdoor rule and had backdoor. This comedian broke the no backdoor rule and had backdoor with me and any. I screamed for my handler pimp. Everyone was laughing and I ended up getting in trouble. This is when I'll I was then told to have relations on the table with the girl who was my age. They then brought in donkeys and burros, and we had to have relations with them. There were several girls that had to have relations with four-legged creatures. While everyone watched, another girl and I ended up throwing up afterward, and they rubbed our faces in each other's vomit as punishment.
Salakia, this damn freaking commercial, bro.
Rubbed our faces in each other's vomit as punishment. This is disgusting on every level. So that's part of what her affidavit. Now let's listen to, we're going to play what she has to say recently about all this. But again, she's been speaking out for years and has been consistent, according to everyone I have seen is going viral. She has been consistent with her story throughout those years.
I have been screaming underwater since I was 3 months old. I went into foster care at 13, 14. We tried to do a case against Riverside County Child Protective Services because Riverside County, do you hear me? Riverside County Child Protective Services was involved in my trafficking. Can y'all still hear me? Can you just? Cool. Thank you. So, I know
on live stream, so I just skipped that part where she's just saying, can everybody hear her on the different live streaming platforms?
Never thought that we would see the day where Diddy would get arrested, and I told you guys in that Maria Z interview in 2021 that no one tells on Diddy. P. Diddy. Alright? Just the same way nobody tells on Denzel Washington. People don't usually talk and stop and think about the children victims that are going through things right now as we speak, and the ones who suffered through all this bullshit. I decided to stop for a second and do some projects with projects all around, because we just said, you know what? This is our life. It's not changing. We stopped somewhere, and I've been hiding. My mom and I have been hiding. We've had our head down. We've tried to back up. We even tried to tell you everything that we can, and now we have people messaging us, investigators, people that want to talk now, when now it's because it's trending. We're still not on the subject of the kids. All the adults are covering their asses. All the adults are, I left at a certain time, yet you knew children were there. You knew these parties were not okay. They weren't freak-offs. They were satanic ritual orgies. Get it straight. It wasn't just adults in these parties. The adults were responsible for the child that were in the party. And one of those children were me. Now, those who are trying to come at us now, talking like, oh, well, now the Diddy's out, now that you can talk. For why? Because we tried to have a case with Child Protective Services. We gave them 8 months worth of evidence. 8 months worth of evidence. That didn't even do a crumb. They took that case and they hid it. If you are a survivor and if you are a real victim, be careful. Because these hotline numbers that they're putting out, I don't trust them. I wouldn't do it.
They take your information to see what you have.
They're taking inventory.
And then they shut it down.
Mm-hmm.
They're taking.
So her mother is, she's on the phone with her mother as well during this live. So that's who's speaking.
Taking inventory. So don't trust them. Don't trust the feds. Don't trust the judges. Fuck all y'all. You're all guilty. You're all corrupt. Any attorney that's taking money to defend Diddy, you're nasty and vile.
That's blood money.
That's blood money.
That's all blood money. You do know that, right? Whether you take money for him to shut up, Whether you take money from him for period, that's blood money. I don't want anybody's money.
So yeah, man, I ain't gonna. If you want to watch the whole video, y'all can go and watch the whole video. I know that that's what the first 15 minutes, bring out a lot of the points that how wicked these demonic people are. And YAHAWASHI is gonna get rid of these devils for this, man, and these 2/3, for allowing this stuff to happen. They gotta get destroyed, and it's only right, because hey, this is wicked. It's out of order. Ain't nothing right about it. They think they gonna get away with this type of stuff. No, they ain't getting away with this. The Lord is not gonna allow them to get away with this type of evil that they pushing out here on the earth. But I'm gonna get probably one more scripture. I'm gonna close it out because I'm 30 minutes in. I don't want to really go too much over that, but I do want to hit this in 2nd Esdras 15. I think it's starting at 6. Matter of fact, yeah, I'm gonna start at 5. This is 2nd Esdras 15:5. Behold, saith the Lord Yahweh, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction, because he have to bring these type of destructions upon this place for this type of wickedness that they have done. For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. And that's what happened. Wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth. That's nothing but wickedness. And this how you know this is Sodom and Gomorrah all over again, because the same thing they was doing in Egypt, the same things they was doing in Egypt, Sodom and Gomorrah, they doing today. These these satanic rituals that they be pushing. They very satanic, and they're wicked, they're evil. And the Lord is not dealing with that type of wickedness, man. And they think they gonna get away. No, you're not getting away with it. Point blank, period. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they proudly commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complaineth continuously. And the just is complaining. Hey, who knows, man? YAHAWASHI might give mercy to that young lady, and she might get delivered through a man of the Lord, and she get a new body, man, to get out of that foul body, the foul body that she in, because she got the foul, man. Lord willing, YAHAWASHI, if that's the case, if the Most High do that, everybody judgment is their judgment, but the Lord ain't, the Lord is just not gonna let somebody get away with something foul like that, and this is out of order, but YAHAWASHI is gonna deal with these people accordingly, So I ain't gonna go on too much long. I'm gonna go ahead and close it out from there, because I'm 33 minutes in, Hopefully this is edifying, and hey man, pray to the downfall of this place. Shalak Rayim Wa Anashim Wa Haragim Wa Mashapayim Al Call at the one you wa Wa Yabanawa Wa Ball Babakusha YAHAWASHI Al Shah, the water thing out to Wa. Amen. Hopefully this place be speedily destroyed soon, man, for all the wickedness that is here. And 2/3, man, for being wicked as hell, because they sins have reached into the heavens, like the scripture said. They are more wicked than the wicked, man. Shalom. So with that, I want to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders and GMS and brothers that are sincerely doing this work. And the few sisters that are listening and learning and being obedient to their husband. Keep pushing and doing the work. Shalom, Barakathum, and Abba, Abba.